Hey Stampers, Diane Demonstrator with ddStamps.com, and today I'm here to walk you through the new mini catalog that it just goes live today. Lots of fun products in here, lots of things to show. Let me flip my camera and let's get started. So you should have gotten one in the mail by now from me. If you haven't, and you're a customer of mine, just send me an email. Even if you're not a customer of mine. If you don't have a demonstrator that would send you a catalog, then go ahead and send me an email and I will get one sent out to you in the mail. But this is a lot of fun. This catalog is good from January 6th until April or May 4th. Lots of fun products in here, like I said. All right, let's do a quick walkthrough. I love this little heart where they took out used another die to take out those little hearts. And I used this in this month's tutorial. All right, so this is just a little preview of kits that are coming out. So watch for that. I think the baby book is already out. This one I think is coming out soon. And these little pets are cute. I think these two might be coming out Tuesday, January 6th. And this one is already out. So it's a little scrapbook for a new baby. But I also heard you could use it for just about anything. It doesn't have to be a new baby. Cute. I love this kit. I can't wait to get my hands on that one. And I just think that this one's adorable. All right, so this is the scrapbook love story, and I actually did these pages. Let me show them to you because they're kind of cool. I have them here in a binder. This is just some of the supplies that I didn't use. I'm going to pop this in here. And then the instructions. So our scrapbook workshops are kind of fun because they come with the instructions, all the cutting guides. These pages are so cute. I guess I better show one at a time. Hopefully that's not too big of a glare, but you actually get the maps to put your photos down with, so you know exactly where you're going to place your photos. Really cute. I love these. I love this one. This was a fun one to put together. And then here's this one, and then this one you added a little linen thread to it. The linen thread doesn't come in your kit. You don't have to do it, but I did love the look of it, and I think that the new bubble bath ribbon that is in the mini catalog would be fun to use also. And then there's this page, which these pages use bubble bath, Furry Flamingo, Real Red, and I think Strawberry Slush, but there's some more of that. That's just kind of a cool technique to tie a little bit of ribbon on the edge of your photo. All right, ooh, this one's huge. So this uses just a bunch of the hearts, the big love you, and then this page. So these kits are fun. They help you make scrapbook pages fast and easy, and all the instructions are in there. And the nice thing about them is that you can use them with other designer series papers that you have and make up your own pages using those maps. We have Exploring Nature, which is a pretty one. Beach Time. These are all scrapbooking kits. And then we come into our quick and easy options. So our ephemera, our memories and more packs. This is ephemera. So sheets of die cuts that you can use. These are cute little puffy stickers. I don't have them, otherwise I'd show them to you. I use this one, and you'll notice some of these cards, but I use this one as my tutorial for January. So those packets will be going out next week so that you can make some great Valentine's. All right, so we're just going to quick go through. Something about this big, huge Happy Valentine's Day stamp. I don't know why, but I really like it. So this is the lovely and beautiful set. And this paper, I wish I had it to show you. I do not have it at this point. This paper is gorgeous. It's a specialty paper, so it has gold foil going through it. So if you look in your catalog, you can actually see where it highlights the gold foil on all those pages. And these stamp sets are cool. I was just checking this one out today, thinking that would be kind of a fun pack of dies to have with so many dies in that. All right. These are pages and cards, ideas done with that suite of products. This is actually my tutorial for this month. I have those cards here that I've made. So if you place an order with me, these are the kits that you'll get from me to make the projects. And you can see I used paper, I used embellishments, I used the ribbon, I used the dies in the stamp set and the embossing folder. So that's kind of a fun suite of products. And then these are just some more ideas of things done. And I actually did do a bag. Let me show that to you because it looks similar. But these are treat bags. They're big. They're good size. Treat bags for Valentine's, not Halloween. Have to move up. Okay, so this one here, I do have this set. Let me grab it because I want to show you something on that. One of the things I noticed is, so this is it's a beautiful set. This paper's gorgeous. The stamp set's adorable. The dies are cute. I love it. But one of the things that I noticed was I loved this, but when I actually got the stamp set in my hands, I love the size of the bunnies. I think they're pretty good size. So you can see that they're much bigger. I mean, they're shown, but they're not shown full size in this picture. Beautiful in there. And then the dies are really a lot of fun. So these are them. You get to make this Easter basket. And then these are strips of paper that you can weave, because this will cut lines into your basket, and then you can actually weave the strips of paper through your basket. So I can't wait to play with this one. Haven't touched it yet except to look at it, but I am looking forward to playing with this whole suite of products. Cute. They have really cute samples. I love this little basket. I'm going to figure out how they made that, because it obviously has sides to it, and make a little basket like that. I love it. And I loved this. This is just a half of an egg carton, but what a cute little display you could make up. I loved it. All right. Nature's Symphony, which is a beautiful suite of products. This kind of gives you an idea of how they came up with the paper. I love that Stampin' Up! Kind of gives us that little insight. All right, Cute as a Bug, which is Cute as a Bug. This is one of those sets that I haven't played with. Again, the bugs showed up and they were much bigger than I expected them to be, which I loved. I was happy about that. The paper's adorable. This is paper that you could use, could just be a standalone, but look at these little embellishments. Check out those little ladybugs. How cute are they? I can't wait to play with this one. It's on my list, but I got to catch up on everything else I need to get done. And then there's some great little displays here of things that they did with it. I loved the labels for the jars, the box, the utensil holder. It would just be a really fun suite to play. It's going to be fun to play with. Beach Boardwalk. Some samples with that. All right, so these are bundles. This one I love. I love this die. It's this one here. But it will cut out the flowers and then it will leave an opening for the leaves. And you look at this, those leaves actually coordinate with that. And so you could stamp them on there. And they did that on this sample right here, where some of them they filled in with paper and some of them they actually stamped. Cute. That one's really cute. And I loved this Woolly Friends one. So the Woolly Friends, I'm going to have to get. I haven't got it yet, but I love it. And I just think I have some of those little things that make a bobblehead. And I think that Woolly Lamb's little head needs to be bobbling. I can't wait to play with that one. Hope, Joy, and Love. I do like that. And then this is interesting, this Gears and Textures stamp set and die set. It has just a lot of different textures and gears. Fun. Joyful Squares. So Joyful Squares is a bundle, but then it also has this paper which you could use with anything, but it's square snippets. So the 12 by 12 papers are squares. I believe they're 4 by 4, because these are 12 by 12 papers. So it would be 4 by 4. These would be 3 by 3. So it just depends on the paper that you're using, but it's kind of fun to see the different squares and how you can just make them up and make it quick and easy for your cards. This is another one of the Greenery Lane bundles that has the washi tape that coordinates with the dies. This one's a little bit different than the one that came out in the catalog, as it's not one big die. It's separate dies that coordinate with a stamp set, and then they also coordinate with the washi tape, which is very pretty. I love it. Okay, so some more of the scrapbooking kits. So these are scrapbooking kits that come with the paper and the stickers. You can get the two-tone cardstock packets, and then they have a coordinating stamp set that you can see coordinates with this stamp set. So the lettering is the same. It's kind of cool. Same thing with Exploring Nature, Beach Time. And then these are some pretty standalone. So I love these Sparkle Dot Essentials, which are going to get lost in there. This All in a Row embossing folder is really cute. Not part of a suite, but used here with the Easter basket and the background suite. I love it. Same thing with this mixed up pattern. So this is just a pack of paper with lots of different patterns in it that you can use with all your card making. I'm interested to see that. I loved this Address to You. I don't know why, I just think that's really cute. It's got a lot of fun stamps in it too. Shell Collection is one of our sets that are reversible. So you stamp the image and then you flip it over and you stamp so that it colors in the image and gives you the colors here. That's kind of a fun technique that Stampin' Up has come up with. Like the last catalog had sweaters. Oh, wait, you can see this one. I love this one. I don't know why, but I think this Aspen Grove is a really cool stamp set. And I think what they've done with it here would be so fun. Interestingly enough, each one of these is a separate stamp. It's not one big stamp. So you can set up your tree trunks how you want them to be. So you can see here where they're just moved around. I love that. I really love that. This is a great one. This is one of our $1 Million winner. Carol Nordquist did this stamp set. I love it. And it's perfect. Carol's just recently lost her husband, and this stamp set just came out. And you can see where her heart was when she came up with that idea. All right. Product of the month is out. There'll be a brand new one coming out Tuesday. I have not seen it at this point, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm planning a new tutorial with a group of demonstrators where we will make tutorials with the product of the month, and then I'm going to share them with anybody that places an order that month of $75 or more. So that will be a fun way to get that product of the month and then have however many samples. I don't know how many people are going to be in this group at this point. I've kind of heard 8 to 10. But I do plan to share those tutorials with anybody that places an order over $75. Don't forget, if you place an order with me at all, you'll get the monthly tutorial. I do that every month. If your order's over 50, you'll get a packet of supplies to complete the projects in that tutorial. And now if your project's over 75, you will get a packet of supplies, or not a packet of supplies. You'll get PDFs of projects using the project of the month. Product of the month, whatever that is. Like I said, I don't know. Last month it was paper. Design Your Series paper was beautiful. They said it could be just about anything. So I'm interested to see what this month's product of the month is. And I love that we're going to be able to share that with other. I mean, I'm going to get together with other demonstrators and come up with PDFs. So you'll get lots of different ideas. You want to earn some rewards. Any order over $20 gets $10 back in rewards to use in your next order. And that is the end. There is an index in the back to help you find the things that you're looking for. And then a little ad for a paper pumpkin. And that is it. So that is the catalog for this time around. I want you to realize that not only do we have a new catalog coming out, but we also have online exclusives, which I will send out in my newsletter, a PDF of the online exclusives, but they'll also be posted on the website on Tuesday, January 6th. So if you haven't already done so, sign up for my newsletter, because that's how I keep you informed about what's going on and what the specials are and what my classes are, what my events are. And I also inspire and send you ideas. So www.ddstamps.com is my website where you can sign up, and I'll post a link in the bottom of this YouTube video so that you too can just make a quick one click and then sign up. All right, take care. I hope you have a great day and enjoy that new catalog. Thanks.